consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook.
I hate everything about my internet. I hate it. Why is stalling my best option? Why is... Yeah, I have to restart my whole stream. I had to restart I had to stop and restart in OBS. So it actually got actually tried the whole connection again. But somehow, I mean, Twitch is still saying it's unstable. So maybe I should just let it be for today and get Starlink. On some days it just the internet is just not working. On the bright side, it's turning green again. I hate it. I hate my internet. Twitch calling you unstable. No, Twitch is calling my Ethernet unstable. That's a difference, okay? That's a difference. Poor network connection detected. Yeah, thanks, Twitch. I didn't knew it without you. Thanks you. Oh, jeez. I hate the fact that it is this. Wait, that's not the main story, is it? Wait, that... Okay, never mind, it was the main quest. Well... I mean, I don't like it, but if Starlink is working better than currently, then fair enough. It's kind of sad that Starlink is a better option than the current Ethernet provider. Put a delay. I mean, 1 second delay could work out just fine. I mean, 1 more second is not too bad. I mean, 2 to 3 seconds delay. Ten seconds.
How about it?
You are blind for chat anyways.
Correct.
How can you write it if I'm actually reading the chat? What do you mean?
Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe. Fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, You can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Okay. It's still season 1. I wonder when we get to the season 2 part.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird.
It's after season 1, I did say.
Think about getting to work with you from now on.
Season 2 is after season 1. Ah. Thanks, dude.
For sure.
I can't count, by the way.
Hugo told me before that you're really skilled. And he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we can.
Yeah, I know it's getting confusing after 1 usually. Oh.
Well, appreciate the thought.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how
The first one is obvious, but afterwards it gets confusing. It's then with the alphabet. A is obvious, everything beyond that is like, Good stuff. Good stuff. I bet there are actually people out there have problems counting that hard, like we just joking.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have
I mean, technically I could try out stalling. I mean, the first 3 months is 10 euros instead of 30. And the equipment that it gets sent to me, it's also €0. So technically I could. I know a series that go 1 brick wall, 5, 2 story, side story, etc. Star Wars started with 1, 2, and 3, and it became 4, 5, 6 later, and 1, 2, 3 got
Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
It got a bit confusing with Star Wars The Order. I mean, basically the movie 4, 5, 6 were 1, 2, 3 before, and it became 4, 5, 6 because they did a.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
What series are you talking about with 1, 5, and 2 as an order?
It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea.
Fast and Furious. Wait, they have the order of 2, 4, 9, 8.
How about
Why are there 2?
It's a bird known for mimicking the calls.
Is this a writing?
The same way we
Did you miswrite? I mean, after the 8 is a second 2.
Oh, oops. I nearly forgot.
The anime series has a weird order.
And you're always snubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it.
I'm thinking about Fast and Furious. The thing is, I actually saw some Fast and Furious movies, and I would actually believe you that is the right order of Fast and Furious. I actually would believe it. The order of Fast and Furious. It's the same with Fate. Fate is also.
I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over
Dragon Ball
everyone's
movies
heads.
goes up and down in the whole story or in multiverse. It's the same with Fate. Fate series, movies and anime series is the same.
We have to influence it however we can.
Marvel had times that we are completely off. Yeah, at some point, storytelling becomes difficult if you have that much shit ongoing.
You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember.
At some point, I mean, Marvel has probably the problem that it became too big. The Marvel universe is just too big.
I'm good for my word.
At some point, what can you do? At some point, you have just writing that does not work together anymore. At some point, you have just story flaws in it. I'm just saying, in the aftermath, when you would tell someone to watch something, you did go by a weird order. Yes, Marvel timelines are crazy. Our normal Earth is like Earth 616. Right, right there have Earth numbers. The first time I saw these or heard about these Earth numbers was in how was it? The second movie of Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. That was the last Marvel movie I saw. There are other like 818. Isn't like in the Flash series. Also, the multiverse, like the Earth numbers existing, something like this. Yeah, that's the other part. Marvel has multiverse and timelines. It's just confusing. I mean, if you have multiverse and timeline in one together, at some point you get lost. I mean, with timelines you can do infinite shit. In multiverse you can do infinite shit. Multiply it and you have a series that never ends and can overlap in storytelling like nothing else. I mean, we have a universe in there's a universe in Marvel where so many there is a universe, the only existing person in that universe is all Spider-Mans, or basically a universe full of Spider-Mans. You can do infinite shit with that stuff. Multiverse can overlap in timelines. That's true. That's why I said multiverse times timeline infinite stuff, but timeline in the universe should be linear. At one point, every side character has its own series. Yeah, that's true. Every hero gets its own movie. That's the end game. That's basically the end game of Marvel. That's good for writers. They can do whatever they want. Writers' freedom. The only question is, do people care about that confusion, or do they just care about good movies and just ignore the connections? It's good for not just the hero, even the freaking star artist. What star artist got a own movie? Like I said, Marvel Doctor Strange Madness of Multiverse was the last Marvel movie I watched, so I'm a bit out of that whole storytelling, if you want to call it storytelling. Yeah.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
It kills the legacy of the OG by milking out the franchise. Heroes of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I can fix it.
You're right. Yes, yeah. Heroes of S.H.I.E.L.D. got a whole series. Yeah. Marvels of S.H.I.E.L.D. Or Heroes of S.H.I.E.L.D. What? No. Wasn't it Marvels of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Or just S.H.I.E.L.D.? Or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Just leave that problem to me.
Bell, I just
Agents? Yes.
to your phone.
Yeah, Agents.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy.
These people.
Let's start repairing this circuit.
I mean, I watched that stuff, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was kind of funny. It was so ridiculously stupid that it was actually funny. But at some point you just think, yeah, just shut up. I mean, they're also having like a timeline. I mean, these people at some point traveled through time.
Wait a second.
And at that point, they're just doing stupid shit.
It's all coming together now.
The first 3 series of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was good. The 4th after, well, not really. It just became ridiculous. Let's say Star Wars. The OG was really good for that time, right?
Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that.
This the thing with Star Wars was the OG 1, 2, 3 that became 4, 5, 6, and that 1, 2, 3 that came afterwards are good movies. The 7, 8, 9 movie and this the movie in between, between 7 and between 6 and 7 was just dog shit. Okay, the laser fights or whatever you wanna call it was just cringe and slow. You could not compare these laser fights at all.
It's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon, I've been your biggest fan for years now.
They make the franchise with so much things that's it annoying to even be OG fans.
This is like a dream.
Star Wars is also putting out,
I mean, if you're willing.
Disney is putting out Star Wars series. At some point you just sitting there and begging, please stop. Just please stop.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow.
These people are complaining
Sorry.
about
Guess I got a little too excited.
stupid that they can't get new viewers, that they can't get people to watch their shit, and then they're producing and remaking stuff and milking old franchise for money. Yeah, at some point you just
The door's finally open.
you're just making your own grave. I mean, literally, if you're remaking if you're remaking stuff and then you're complaining about that people don't watch that stuff, while not only remaking it, you changing the whole concept of that franchise. Yeah, obviously people are not watching it. You lost that track.
Phaethon is the proxy.
If you wanna make new stuff, and don't make new stuff in an old franchise and then complain that people are not watching it. How stupid is this?
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
It's not even about remake, it's overflowing the market with it. You turn around and there's 10 Star Wars series.
Please be careful, Lord Phaethon.
I watched 0 of these series. I just looked at this trailer and I just looked at these trailers and was like, no thanks. Because
Despite a bad ending, once the camera stops following
the movies also sucked, so I was out of StarCraft anyway. Star Wars anyway. StarCraft is different franchise. Thanks for yapping anyway. I caught 1,000 fish. No problem, dude.
I've matured.
Happy to help. I guess
Future, you're just
you can call it help. I mean, that's a general problem about these filming and gaming industry. They're just saying, yeah, let's remake stuff. Everyone has its hobbies, Capo. We are yapping about Star Wars that no one cares about. I mean, not a relevant person anyway. So we are just yapping, and he is fishing. So everyone has its hobbies. What I wanted to say was, if you making or want to make new stuff, don't take a already existing thing and rewrite it and then complain that people don't like it. Just make a new stuff instead of remaking shit.
Are you tired? Do you need a break?
Or pretend it is remaking, but actually it's rewriting the whole story because agenda. I mean, that's the other thing. If you have that Star Wars is not getting remaked, it's getting rewritten by people that didn't like Star Wars and want to make it different to be different. That this Star Wars series has nothing to do with Star Wars. It's a whole different series. It's a whole a different universe. The only thing that it had in common with the old Star Wars is the name Star Wars, is the name of the franchise, nothing more. Mind you, I have 26 inventory space and I have to run the bank when it's full. You have fishing trophies in Wuva? You can fish in Wuva? More than you know.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Foxy.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean?
He meant maybe the event with fishing.
Don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with my...
Is this a new event? If yes, then
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't
I
you?
have to play this event.
Huh? That's not it.
To be honest, I just logged on and off on in Wuthering Waves this week. Gotcha, brain. I just logged on and off in Wuthering Waves this week. I did nothing more, okay?
All right.
I just did my dailies. Nothing more.
If Master Proxy says so, then...
Fish memory, actually.
But,
It's coming.
like on, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Trust me, dude. I want to have a fish memory. I actually want to have one. Just forget about all my problems and just move on. Just be stupid and happy. Okay. At some point, it's... Be stupid and happy. That would not be too bad, actually. 150, Jesus. Don't know how many I have. Damn it. Saved. You have guarantees. I think I don't have guaranteed, and I don't have 150 pulls. I have like, Jesus, how many do I have?
Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press.
I will get the new character anyway, doesn't matter. I will get it. I want her, I need her.
I'm not being too forward. Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real.
What the hell is Vivian yapping on about?
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super
That ice lady.
That's it.
It's not only she's class you, a element we haven't since 2.0. Then she has literally the character design I like. She has literally the character design and I like the most in gacha games. And she has a katana. And she has a reference to an anime series called Demon Slayer. That ice breathing, whatever. Even if it's not S6, I wish I could do that. I wish.
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong.
Uh,
But why?
Lord Phaethon is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times.
Yeah, the weapon is god tier. I get the character and the weapon once.
Probably don't remember, but you really did.
I really have.
say. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you.
I can't spend more than this.
I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this.
I mean, on Tuesday, it's coming out anyway.
She's great at this kind of
On the other hand, if you get more copies of that character, you are basically having shorter fights and can enjoy the fighting style less. So basically, getting multiple copies is most of the time not even beneficial.
Mind the blind side.
Of course, if you want to have a character on that is just fucking everything and obliterating everything in his path, yeah, more copies are definitely relevant. By any no wait, I can't. On IMF, I spend every resource on IMF to get S2. So basically, I don't have enough resources to buy a copy. Oh. Is there even an enemy, a normal enemy, outside of combat? Is there even a boss outside of the combat events
Cooperate to solve this.
that has remotely 5 million?
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just
Nope.
as once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
All is half
I
shot.
have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word.
And that's exactly what I wanted to say. The more constellation you have,
It all fell apart.
the less attractive is the fight you do. So the less you see your character fighting, and you probably get the character or enjoy the character the most if you're using it in combat.
Alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another.
But Hoover Daily take 2 minutes. They take 2 minutes anyway. It doesn't matter about the constellation. You mainly get constellation to beat the endgame content faster. And you know me, I don't really care about that.
In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past.
I don't even have Wuthering Waves on mobile.
The hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up, it's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss.
I didn't even try it. Wuthering Waves on mobile.
Instead of good. Hatred instead of love.
Huh.
It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives.
Would be surprised if you had a smartphone to start with. I have a smartphone that is powerful enough that can play Wuthering Waves. I just dislike mobile gaming as a whole. That's why I'm not even trying Wuthering Waves on it.
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him.
Uber is better optimized on a phone, it really. It actually makes sense because on computer you have power. So basically they're not focusing optimizing it on computer. On a phone they need to optimize it, otherwise people won't play it. So basically the focus on optimization is more on phones prioritized than on everything else. I can imagine the order is like this: phone, PS5, PS4, not the other way around, because they're more because the PS5 is the more current version and they want to push PS5 sales, so they want to drag people from PS4. That's why PS5 has higher prioritized in optimization than PS4. And then is Wuthering Waves on Switch?
I believe any path that makes you feel.
If it's on Twitch, then Twitch. If not, then PC. PC is basically the last prioritization on optimization.
Kill me or save me, and that is me.
At least I think that's the order.
Great, it worked.
Imagine playing a gadget game on something that has a Sony logo on it. Do you have a PS4 or 5, Capo? I personally never have had a PS. And I honestly don't have any idea where to place that stuff or when to play it. I'm mainly on PC. God, no.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
I mean,
Hold on, everyone.
Sony is doing currently a pretty good job
Just in case. How come
to
you-
define their own
Vivian,
customers.
you should go with them too.
So,
Rely on Lycon.
yeah,
I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor.
I
when
brought
it comes to
console
the
gamers
chance.
with
I'd never do that.
all Link and Crows.
If Miss Vivian wishes to join us,
I
she's
don't
more than
even
welcome.
Oh, no, that's not true. I know one console player. I know one.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit.
I mean, I had a Switch back in the day, but I rarely played it. I played it in the beginning when the Switch came out, and then later it was just collecting dust.
So, how does it feel?
Oh, Nintendo.
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't
I
you?
stopped playing Nintendo
Sharp as always.
because they screwed up one of my Pokemon games. They reworked a Pokemon game, Diamond and Pearl, and I didn't like it. And after that, I was like, forget about Nintendo and stop playing any game of them.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah, that was pretty much it with Nintendo. And since that, the Switch was collecting dust.
I can't keep it. I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago.
Nintendo was always innovative entertainment. Before Bowser became a Nintendo CEO, yes. Afterwards, not that much anymore. After Bowser, Nintendo became more business orientated. New customers were prioritized, and loyal fans were basically, yeah, screw them.
Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Yeah, like I already said, Nintendo lost me at some point.
From Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, the man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is.
You're heading off, okay. Bye for now. I will end my stream when the story part is done, so beginning after 5 hours something new is probably not a good idea, so yeah, just so you know. Anyway, bye bye, DeCapo. See you next time.
And really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of God.
I'm just thinking about it. I don't even know how a stream panels actually look like. I didn't even pay attention to that stuff at all. Yep, you can pretty much call me noob in that regard. And I think that's fine. To be honest, I never
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
I never tried to be pro in streaming,
If I'm not mistaken,
especially not with that schedule I have.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
if it does wake up,
I mean, I already told what my motivation was to start streaming,
Spots Bringer marked in his notebook.
so that's probably the reason.
Sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them.
Like it more than someone that watched.
Ones we know so far.
Like it more than someone that watched hours of videos about how to be a streamer and has prepared everything day one. Do you know what I prepared for day one? A PNG as a, I mean that model what you see as a PNG, and that's everything.
to the fall of the old capital.
I had
That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against New Eridu.
I used these alerts from Twitch. I mean these pre-made alerts from Twitch what you could use. I had that stuff and I just started streaming. I had nothing else prepared. Back in the day I used not a microphone, I used my headset as a microphone. It was god awful. I didn't even set up my donation button today because I don't want people to donate my stuff. I want people here that wants to watch because they want to watch and not and I don't want people here that only here to subscribe and donate me because I want to get donations and subscribers. I have a full-time job. I don't need money from Twitch. I'm just here to meet people and have conversation with them and yapping about unrelated stuff what you just mentioned, where you also participated in. That was my motivation. I never wanted to make money out of Twitch. If I could make money of it, cool, fair enough. If I don't care. And I never intend to become a big streamer, and so I just wanted to meet people here and enjoy games with them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep.
I mean, literally, I started streaming with a PNG model and a headset microphone. After a month, I got a actual microphone because I thought, yeah, my sound sucks. and people in stream also said my sound sucks, so fair enough. And yeah, and it's in the second month I ordered an artist.
Only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this
In the second month, I ordered an artist to make a 3D or a 2D rigged model of that same model. I had a PNG, and not that long before, a bit afterwards, and not long time ago from here, I ordered alerts, and yesterday I ordered a banner, so I have actually a banner, an actually legitimate banner, and not some stupid stuff. More parodic it is, the better. The thing is, do you know how many pre-debut VTubers are on X? It's ridiculous. People are pre-debuting on X for months. And I'm just sitting here and say, just start streaming, dude. Probably you prepare for 2 years. I mean, there are people out there that are legitimately preparing their streaming for like 2 years, begin it, seeing, oh, on my debut are only 3 people out there. Probably I suck, I should prepare more stuff, and then going back to that pre-debuting. I swear this could be happening. On the other hand, there are artists that are just saying, hey, I'm pre-debuting VTuber just to get connections or some stuff. I have no idea why artists are labeling themselves as pre-debut. I don't get that trend. I don't get it. I just find it...
Everything we know about
I just find it ridiculous. It's... But anyway, let these people pre-debuting for years and then... Yeah.
Who could say no to that?
I mean, there are deep pre-debut VTubers out there on Twitter that has more followers on Twitter than I do. And that's actually kind of funny.
No.
And I'm asking,
You promised to help me investigate these
why are you even here?
You told me the whole point of my work was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. All of that. Just a lie?
It's just funny.
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You... What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as
Yeah,
to step aside?
to be honest, I don't care about these people. They are here, want to be a VTuber, or I think they want to be a VTuber. If I don't, it doesn't really matter. And just typing in a pre-debut in their name, it's funny.
Focus your energy on the battle ahead.
Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Cops.
Your voice disappeared.
No chance of victory for
Yeah, I stopped talking. That's why.
Time to hunt.
I mean, everything was said and a battle started, and yeah.
A perfect conduit.
It's just laughable if you think about it. It's just funny. Pre-debuber, VTubers. I swear, if I see that, I swear I will see the same people with the same label pre-debut VTubers in a year or so.
Hugo, don't
Fair enough. I mean, it's their own choice. If they want to pre-debut for years, let them be.
We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to
A betray back to back. Hugo, well played. Clap, clap, well played.
Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, at some point, a person that wants everyone to get betrayed will get betrayed. I mean, obviously.
it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane.
What back then?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint.
Okay. Keep talking, please.
My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible.
What?
You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle.
Uncle.
You were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive.
That's crazy.
I
I
am
did
the
not
true heir
expect.
to the Ravenlock family.
I did not expect that he is a member of a Ravenlock,
That's not for
and
you to
he is
decide.
actually his
Master Edmund is very
his
aware
uncle.
of my claim.
I did not expect that. The whole betrayal stuff, it just was a bit odd, and
Master
I
Edmund
thought
doesn't
about
care who achieves his goals.
that he betrays him also,
He happily
because
let me
giving
take
him
over the
that
Ravenlock family, as
core
long as I'm more competent.
would be so goddamn stupid. So I expected this, but that these two are the same family.
Including everything that you've done.
Okay, that
Just give up.
came
You
unexpected.
never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
He's true. Lycan is true. We need him information.
Something, Lycan. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
Okay, let's imagine Hugo actually succeeds. Will be he happy about it that he's done it, or desperate because he's sacrificed everything to get there? Hard to tell.
I don't really agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything, or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins.
This reminds me of Attack on Titan. Eren Yeager once hates Titans and becomes a Titan to slay everything.
It's about time you kneel.
Am I crazy for taking that reference? You were just angry. Who? Eren Yeager or Hugo? Okay, Eren Yeager, you mean Eren Yeager. I mean, Eren Yeager was accidentally killed, and you refer to the scene where his head got cut off, right? Reiner caught his head and then everything went his way and he got that Titan transformation and went wandering to the island, or off that island.
The world needs people like you.
By the way, I did watch that series, finish, but not beyond that. I saw Eren Yeager. I watched that series where that head off cut
All right, you got me. But too
fully,
bad.
but beyond that, I did not come to that. When I should be killed, but never had returned to. But plot armor, yeah, plot armor is pretty good, right?
Make your choice. The sacrifice core.
I also wanted to watch Bleach.
I know
There's also a Bleach series out there I want to watch, but I can't. Maybe I just.
The core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
Armor Titan, plot armor, get it?
Did you really think
Yeah, right. That Reiner was the armor Titan. His friend, the colossal Titan.
What's the matter? Thinking of killing me?
Yeah, that actually armor Titan got plot armor.
Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You.
Pretty good.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Vivian looks much cuter than and smaller in the drawn scenes.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
I bet that stuff was intentional. I mean, why should they draw her smaller to have it cuter? I mean, she's acting more innocent and cuter in that whole scene, in that drawing scene anyway. So drawing her smaller brings that vibe better.
Never thought things
In
would
game, she
turn out
looks
like this.
very
Lord,
unfriendly and intimidating.
sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
I mean, you know that the first time we encountered Vivian, we saw her intimidating, or she was like very was strange and
No matter
was
what,
intimidating against other people. So
If only I'd noticed sooner.
basically they're switching between
Realized earlier.
a real-time scene, intimidating Vivian or cold Vivian, and the drawing stuff, the drawing visuals to a cute Vivian. I just don't like her look. She needs some better dress. Maybe summer skin is even worse. The summer skin looks worse on her.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
I like Vivian.
hurt so badly.
I mean, there are also
Even before he
the
fell
other
into that
character.
hole, he might have already.
I'm terribly
I'm so
sorry.
bad with names. I hate it.
It is impossible for Hugo to be alive. Went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone.
Wait.
Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm
Where's
sorry,
that?
I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter.
Where
We all
is...
know what he did, and he will pay for what he did.
She
today.
was Yi
I'll
Su-san.
be reporting all of this.
Yi
to him.
Su-san.
He's not getting away with this.
That's also a character that I want. The summer skin. I don't even know how the summer skin on Vivian looks like.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
The first one, Yi Su-san.
Suffering.
Su-san is also a character in the game. Crazy.
That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
The second character, Su-san, is also pretty interesting, but Su-san is on my priority list. I mean, she is just summoning with dark energy or dark stuff like.
Dream seems to have become a reality.
But for her, it's not Ramat tempted, just dark and stylish. Can you see the skins?
Good day, Lord Phaethon. I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Wait, can you? Hmm. they are all skins. And there you can
Celia picked this out for me.
there can you
On sale now. Hey there, Delulu.
Feels like Miss Cecilia really enjoys.
Different outfit, same objective. Let's move.
I saw about that skin in
I always feel at ease
on the
with you
internet.
at my side.
That skin looks good.
I'll give you a hand.
And you like all default ones except Miyabi's. Miyabi. Oh, you wish Miyabi would have a skin. Oh,
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
the skin. I like
Did you hear this
the
time?
default skin of her.
Telling?
Siwan's default skin is better than the skin.
The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
Default skin looks also better on
I
her.
always feel at ease with you at my
The
side.
summer skin over the touch of dawn lights looks okay. Looks good.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine. Ooh, we really harmonize. Is the concert starting? Ooh, we really harmonize.
Okay, it's a bit. It's more than just a recoloring, but it's kind of feels like a recoloring, just a recoloring.
I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea. Waking up at 8. I'm so tired.
I mean, she's a student after all. Having a school uniform fits the story of the game. Still, it's not something worth mentioning. Okay, the story is done. Only took 4.5 hours. Only. Good. Yep, I think that should be it for today. Starting something new now after it's nearly midnight. I mean, I started at 7 p.m. a bit later than 7 p.m. I took some time to get online here, like 10 minutes, but doesn't matter. In the end, it's more than 4 hours, and starting after 4 hours something new, it's not what I like to intend. I mean, the next story part probably will take another 2-3 hours. So having a good cut after a story part, after a main story part is good. So I will take a cut here. That's better for the order. Better. So, do you wanna say something, Heaton, or can we call it a day? For me, I have said everything what I had to say. The battle pass would be a good option, maybe. nothing to say. Good, then burn your energy. yeah, I will do it. I don't know what I want to farm anyway, so I have to do the dailies on Agnes End Field and Wuthering Waves 2, and switching one to another game in 10 minutes is like, no dude, I don't want to stream that stuff, so I do the dailies on DLC. Just use it to give XP. Don't worry, I will do it. Drop anything. You want me to watch me farm in ZZZ? Okay, good. Then this is the last stuff I do. You don't even do dailies. I do dailies actually. I do dailies off screen. I mean, I only stream 3 days a week, so I have to do dailies off screen. And if I do dailies on all games, and switching between each game in less than 10 minutes is like nothing interesting to watch, or at least I don't want that kind of thing to stream. I mean, it's like going on to Wuthering Waves. I just want, yeah, right. She's using her own HP to attack. I mean, obviously I'm just standing around taking hits to charge up, so yeah, I get it. I take damage from the enemies too. But the damage I take from my own skills are way higher. Do I even farm the right stuff? It would be so funny, but it's the wrong one. Anyway, maybe at some point I will need it anyway. To be honest, I don't even know what to farm anymore, because I already have my team and it's working just fine. Maybe I could pre-farm for 2.8 character. Promaya, exactly. Pre-farming for Promaya could be beneficial, could be useful. I have to look up what... I mean, she's attack. Or is she attack? No, she's electric and... Anomaly, electric and anomaly. Ice anomaly. Close enough.
Ready.
How do I get to electric? Was 5-star Billy, was he electric attack? Maybe that's the stuff I got mixed up.
Time to clean up.
It's 2.8. Please, Billy, be electric. Billy is rupture physical. Okay. Fair enough. I was off. So, daily's done. They did not. Do you drink coffee? I'm actually never drank coffee in my life.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some? Coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Store management. What's that? What's store management? Inside random play. Do you mean opening the video store? Yeah, opening a video store. I just did that. It's open. You get money for that stuff. 766. Good. Now that you're happy that I did my dailies, we can leave it like this. There's so much story stuff. And there's more. Okay, then it's for today. Ethan, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and maybe we see us on another day. Tomorrow I will play. I'm online too, a bit earlier than today, due to not having a full-time job on Saturday. It's starting again on Monday. until then, have a good rest of the day, have a good night, and see you another time. Bye bye. Yay, weekend.